Good day and welcome to class. Continue from where we stop. We are to consider module 2, which is the topic is tailoring tools and equipment. The contents include the identification of tailoring tools, machine types, safety precaution in handling tailoring equipment, and lastly, maintenance of tailoring tools. Tailoring tools and equipment. A tailor's skill is best expressed with the correct equipment. The learning objectives include to identify essential tailoring tools and their uses, to understand different types of sewing machine, to learn critical safety precautions, to master basic maintenance for long-lasting tools. A proper knowledge improves accuracy, efficiency, safety, and work quality. How do you identify tailoring tools? By category. Tailoring tools are grouped into 4 main categories. We have the measuring tool, we have the cutting tools, we have the sewing tools, and the finishing tools. Measuring tools, it includes a measuring tape. It is used for body measurement. It also includes ruler or meter stick for drawing straight lines and measuring long edges. It includes French curve / hip curve for drafting curved lines, and also a seam gauge is a small form of ruler for measuring hems and seam allowance. The key principle is accuracy. Accuracy in measuring is the foundation of a well-fitting garment. Cutting tools. These include fabric scissors or shears. It can be heavy duty for cutting fabric only, and it can be a simple form. Then, pinking shears is a form of zigzag edge scissors, which is used to prevent fabric fraying. We also have the rotary cutter and mat. It is used for precision cutting of straight line and curves. We have the seam ripper for carefully undoing stitches. We have the thread snip for quick thread trim. The pictures are stated beside. Then the golden rule is that you never use fabric scissors on paper. Sewing tools. These include needles and pins for hand sewing and folding fabrics together, tailoring chalk and fabric marker for marking darts, plates, and cutting lines. We have the thimble, which protect the finger from pushing needle through thick fabric. Also, we have the podkin or safety pin for threading elastic and drawstrings. Then we have the pattern weight to hold paper pattern in place without using pin. The fourth category is the finishing tool. We have the iron and ironing board. We have the sleeve board. We have the pressing clothes. We have the lint brush / roller. And we have the overlocker or serger. Types of sewing machine. There are 3 main types stated. Number 1 is the manual machine, which is operated by hand wheel or foot treadle. And the pro is no electric needed. It is durable and good for beginners. Then a kind of con or disadvantage is that it's slower and limited stitch options. For the electric sewing machine, it is being powered by electricity with a foot pedal. The pro is that it is faster, versatile, it gives versatile stitches, and it is portable. However, there is need for power supply. The industrial sewing machine is heavy duty for large-scale production. The pro is that it is very fast. It gives strong stitches. It is task specific. However, it is expensive. It is not portable. it requires more space. In handling all these tools, there is need for safety. So the general rule for safety include you keep a clean and organized, well-lit workspace, you avoid distraction while working, and you store sharp tools safely to avoid accident. Specific precaution includes when cutting, you cut away from your body. Close plates when not in use. Then for the sewing machine, you unplug for maintenance, especially when they are not in use. You keep hands away from the needle. For irons, you need to handle with care. Use a stand and test temperature. Note that a safe tailor protects themselves and the customer's garment. Tool care and maintenance. Proper maintenance saves money and ensures quality work. For the measuring tool, you stop steps rolled up, you keep rulers away from sun and wrapping. Then for the cutting tools, you use scissors for fabric alone only, not for other materials. Then you sharpen regularly. For sewing tools, you replace bent, crusty needles and you store pins in a cushion. Then for the finishing tools, you clean the iron, you empty the steam tank after use for prolongevity. Then for the sewing machine, you dust and oil regularly. Cover when in use, when not in use, and service when needed. In conclusion, knowing your tool is as important as knowing how to sew. The correct machine choice depends on your needs. And lastly, safety and maintenance are non-negotiable for a professional. Ensure that you practice this and you will have a good start. Thanks for listening.